Jeez, dude. And people wonder why I don't do this stuff often, man. It's very complicated to get set up. Am I live now? I'm seeing people chatting. Yo, second stream now. This is the second or third one. We hear you, we hear you. Wait a minute. If you guys can hear me, please say blue. Please say blue, man, just to make sure. Blue. Code word blue. Blue? Are there any blues in chat? Any code word? Blue, blue. There we go. Nice. Yo, what's going on, y'all? Here I am in Bangkok, Thailand. You guys were asking for streams as I do my vlogs, right? Here we are. Wow. Look at that. It says blow. I didn't say blow, dude. I said blue. How am I enjoying Thailand, brother? Dude, Thailand is absolutely incredible, man. Look, y'all know there was a lot of drama I was facing. Oops, sorry. There's a lot of drama I was facing in the Philippines, so I was doing some research in terms of where I wanted to go. I knew I wanted to go somewhere with some space. And one of the number one things I heard about Thailand is this is the place to go to if you do want space, if you need to get yourself figured out. And I would say that's 100% accurate, dude. Get a lot of space here. I'm walking right by the busy street, so it's loud, but you get a lot of space. You have a lot of free time to get yourself figured out, and that's exactly what I've done, man. My time in Thailand has been incredible. You're not used to this audio quality from me? It's usually very nice. Yeah, I don't have a mic hooked up to my phone. I could have hooked up my DJI mic. I really wasn't thinking. I'm also vlogging at the same time. Hold on. Can I rotate the camera? Look, there's me. Here's my vlog camera. It used to be on my head, but it's right here. So, I'm also vlogging. Which POV do you guys want? You guys want to see me, or do you guys want to see the road? It's alright. Have I seen any ladyboys? Bro, dude, look. The moment that I walk outside of my place, there are literally like 5 camping that spawn. It's insane. There are ladyboys literally camping the spawn of my place itself, dog. The little street that I have to exit off. And there's a 7-Eleven right there too, which is even worse. Because I love going into the 7-Eleven, getting some snacks, and then going right back. And they try to stop you and grab on you. It's crazy. Still no tour guide? No, not this time, man. I didn't want any kind of chaos. Because the thing with tour guides is they tend to enjoy the first few days and then they start catching feelings. And that's when things get complicated. Yeah. They're spawn camping you? Dude, they are, dude, 100%. I'm trying to figure out why chat is displaying twice. Like, y'all's messages are displaying twice. Yeah, I literally cannot figure that out. So, I don't know. You think they see me lining up? God, dude. I don't even know. What you'll also notice is, as I'm going around here, let me show you guys. As I'm going around, well, you can't see it now, but there's some girls working like massage parlors and whatever. If it's a wholesome massage, then they'll still be fun, they'll be chill, they'll still be out there. But if there's something extra they might offer with their massage, then what they might do is they might hide their faces or they might turn away. Keep that in mind. I would say, I don't think this is a very vlog-friendly place in terms of Bangkok, and I was in Pattaya as well. And I say that just because there's a lot of working girls, a lot of freelancers, and they don't like to be on camera. And of course they have the security and bodyguards who will get at you if they catch you recording or filming. So, those places really aren't too vlog friendly. But I'm sure if you went to more of the touristy type of beaches, like during the daytime, it's fine. So, daytime has been fine, man. I wonder where my mic is coming from, because I have my phone here, but I also have my Ray-Ban Metas on. My Metas might be overheating though. My bad if I missed some of y'all's chats, dude. Like for some reason, people's messages display like 2 or 3 times. So if I didn't get to your message, just retype it and I'll get to it. It's harder for me to kind of scroll on here, dude. This is my first time streaming from my phone, man. I'm not fully used to it. I'm using Streamlabs. So it's very weird. Glad to see you enjoying Thailand though and happier. Appreciate it, man. Thank you, man. How you doing though? You're saying I think you're in the States, right? In the States building up, planning to go back. In terms of myself, I don't know if I have plans to go back to the Philippines. I mean, I might need to a little bit, just because I still have a condo there in the Philippines, man. I still have a condo. I need to go back and get with my host, make sure everything is good, and close that. So then once that's closed and dandy, then I can really go off and like, do whatever. So I'm not here forever. Yeah. At night, camera quality can easily look bad as well with mobile. Yeah. Yeah, you're back in Texas? Yeah, I got you, man. I got you. I'm wishing you all the best in the States, man. America's rough. It's tough out there. Am I coming back in the Philippines? That's what I was just talking about. I have to a little bit just to close out my condo. And then I'll probably leave out again shortly after. Next on my agenda, I would say is probably going to be like Vietnam or Cambodia, maybe even Taiwan. You know, those are the big boy places I've been thinking of. But we'll have to see, man. Excuse me. I do plan on going back to the Philippines to get to visit like Siargao and El Nido/Palawan. Like I want to visit those big boy beach areas, dude. Those are my like favorite places to be at. I thought I would like Pattaya. I have been to Pattaya Beach here. You guys will see it soon. But it really wasn't all that great for me personally. Like I think I'm a bit spoiled by a Boracay type of beach with that type of water. But you can get that in Vietnam. So I am kind of looking forward to that. Let me see, what did you say? So the condo just full of stuff you didn't bring with you? Yes. Oh, what about like South America? I really have no plans of visiting South America anytime soon, just because it's very dangerous. South America has girls who will drug your burrito. Especially with me being a content creator of a size, it'll make me an easy target out there, and I don't speak the local language. I could probably go to South America and still go to like popular touristy type of beaches and just stick to vlogging daytime things and whatnot, but besides that, man, I doubt it. I really don't have any kind of plans anytime soon. Maybe in a couple of years. No, thank you. Oh, this one. Oh, no, I'm just kind of walking around vlogging. I'm just walking around vlogging. Huh? Oh, I've been down that way already. That's where I came from.
Chinatown, street market.
Oh, Chinatown's that way. I'll probably check out that probably tomorrow. For now, I'm just kind of walking this way. I'm going to the park.
That's
so.
a good idea.
Yeah.
Take a tuk-tuk here, 1 hour, 40 baht.
40 baht for 1 hour on a tuk-tuk.
Sighting the city.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Yeah.
That's not too bad. I'm not really looking to sightsee quite yet, though. So.
I take for you. See the Chinatown, you see the river. Right video is very good.
Yeah, it could be.
Happy hour.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, very good. Come on, come.
I don't know, man. Maybe I might do it later. Maybe later.
Show me.
Come on, out. Maybe later, sir. Maybe later. Thank you. Oh, do you have a? Oh, but it's a map.
I take for you to everywhere. You see the Chinatown, right?
Mm.
You see the big Buddha. Tap there. Go to the river. Tap every.
Okay.
I see that. You can find it.
Okay. I might.
By happy hour.
I might do it later. Thank you though. Thank you. Kapungkam. Maybe later. Alrighty. Okay. Where is that? Alright. The main reason why I didn't want to do that is just because it's not just 40 baht. You know, I've already done my research on things like that. It is not 40 baht. 40 baht an hour for the ride. They're going to take you to different places, and each of those places they're going to try to upsell you and try to get you to go to these spots and say, oh, this is closed, you must come here and there. And so it's kind of like one big web, one big network. So it's not just 40 baht that you're paying. Like, I was thinking about doing it until he said 40 baht. I'm like, oh, there's no way. I said, oh, like, hell no, bro. Even just getting like a Grab bike ride is 40 baht. And that's from like one place to another. That's like a 12 to 15 minute ride. So there's no way an hour trike ride is going to be just 40, dude. I'm dumb, but I'm not that dumb. But I do respect the hustle. Alrighty, let me catch back up on chat here, dude. Because there is a park further this way, then we make a right. That's where I'm headed towards. Let me see. She said, so is the condo just full of stuff you didn't bring with you? Yes. What about like South America? Yeah, I already answered that one, yeah. Brazil and the surrounding countries. Like, I plan on visiting them eventually, but right now my focus is going to be on Southeast Asia like I originally was supposed to. So, am I going to go to Nepal anytime soon? Is Nepal in India? I have wanted to visit India. Like, some people have told me, like, oh, I get a ton of views if I went to India, bro. But I don't know, man. I don't know. It sounds cool, though. What else? You've been wanting to go to Brazil. I'm wishing you all the best, man. Be safe out there. All right, what's going on? Alakam. Can I buy your condo by any chance? Well, the condo's not mine. You know, I can contact you to the host, so I can just point you to the host of my place. But I'll have to ask my host first, because I don't know if they want their information out there. I might need to go down this way. Give me a moment. Let me catch up on chat real quick, and then I'll check my GPS. That's like $1. Yeah, 40 baht is... 40 baht's like almost $2. It's like an NPC encountering, offering a side quest. Thanks, bro. It's way cheaper than the Philippines. I wouldn't say way cheaper. In Thailand, I'm in Ekamai, the Ekamai region. Ekamai bus station is pretty spot on to where I'm at. So I'm in Bangkok, Thailand. I would say if you're in Pattaya, I mean, it's going to cost like a touristy beach would. That's what I would say. The prices are rising. That's what I have heard. I do find certain things to be cheaper than Cubao for sure. Cubao is an expensive city in Manila, in the Philippines. What was the drama in the Philippines about? I do plan on making a video about it, but it kind of boils down to this, right? So there was one girl who needed a place to stay. I let her stay at my place, and I'm like, okay, if you're going to be here, then your main objective is to level yourself up, right? So that's what was supposed to be going on, but with us spending time around each other, emotions got involved, and then we eventually started dating. But I really didn't want to be in a relationship. And I would try to tell her that, but she really wanted to be in one. So I'm like, okay, if we're going to try to make this work, then you got to do like X, Y, Z. I'm already being here. I'm paying for the bills. I'm covering the cost of everything. So I need you to play the supporting role. And she would do that at first, but as time went on, it'd be more difficult for her to get started on a lot of those tasks. And it would just cause more issues. So then what I did is I just introduced the maid. I introduced one of my other friends. One of my other friends, she was looking for a place to stay. So I'm like, hey, you can stay with us, but you got to handle like cooking, cleaning, like handle these things. And you and my current girlfriend work together with these tasks, right? So she came in, things are fine between us two, but she ended up doing more than what my girlfriend was doing, and I started treating her essentially better when it came to like doing tasks. Like I was more kind and respectful towards her versus my girl, and that's just because she was doing more stuff. I never slept around with my maid or anything like that, dude. The only girl I was sleeping around with was with my girlfriend. But my girlfriend, I do believe there was a lot of jealousy kind of being built up. So that caused issues between them two. And then with them having issues, now the second girl, now the maid's got issues with me by the way I'm handling everything. And now I've got issues with the maid by the way she's kind of handling things as well, because things just deteriorated over time. Everything just got worse, man. It all just got worse. So I eventually decided it was best to just get away from it all. It was best to just get away from all of it, dude. I'm gonna make a video where I go like over the timeline. I'm probably gonna post it to Patreon, you know, because I really don't want that on the public YouTube page. I pretty much said a TLDR of it. There's a lot of inner nuances that really help boil things down, but the main reason why things got the way they were, when I first introduced everybody, I had a higher level of income to handle things. But as time went on, things got more expensive, my mental health deteriorated, and I wasn't making nearly as much money. So I didn't have that confidence to put my foot down early enough. You know, I wasn't putting my foot down when I should have, and I let things spiral out of control. So that's kind of like the TLDR of it all, man. But now things are much different. All right, let me catch back up. I should do Vietnam next. That's what I'm thinking about doing, man. Welcome to the channel. What about like China and the futuristic city? I do plan on visiting China. Taiwan, I'll probably hit Taiwan first. I think it's part of the Republic of China, and then get into China. Vietnam is experiencing an economic boom, and the street food is bomb. That's what I heard. I heard it's a lot healthier. What's going on, Yuan? Hey, yo, what's going on, man? Your show's dope. Appreciate it. Thank you. LT, yeah. City I'm in Thailand, Bangkok, Thailand. I have no clue how I got subscribed to your channel. Looking at your channel, don't remember watching any videos, even subbing. I used to make delivery driving content, so maybe that's how you got to me. How's Thailand? Thailand's awesome. All right, I'm gonna walk down here a little bit. It's super loud. I do think I need to keep walking straight that way, though, man. It's getting hard because I've got this on a camera stand. Here we go. All right, this is a lot better. Yeah, that sounds good, man. Yeah, you gotta do what's best for you. I think you did what's best for you. I agree, man. Look, the best thing I could have done in that situation, well, the best thing overall is just to literally level up, make more money, and then I could handle things the way I want to handle them. But in order to do that, I have to be on my own. The way for me to get from zero back up to where I've been at is just by locking in, being on my own, and getting shit figured out. And that's exactly what I've been doing here in Thailand, man. Y'all been seeing I've started posting a lot more to my YouTube. Like, I'm getting right back on the swing of things. I've been great. Let's see. Hey, bro, what did I do with the things I bought in the Philippines? They're still there. When I do go back to close out my lease, I'm just going to kind of give it all away for free or whatever. And whatever I can't give away for free, I'll see if my host wants it. And if they don't want it, then they probably have friends that can take it. Yeah. Yeah, do what's best for you. Yeah, I read that one. Yo, you come back to PH just for a little bit. How much is a travel fee from Philippines to Thailand? It was about like 300 USD, and that was a round trip flight. So pretty much like, if you're getting a one-way trip, it's like 100, 150 USD. That's USD. I don't know the conversion in pesos. Alrighty, I need to check my maps real quick. I don't think the stream will end with the world. This is literally the shit I need to walk down, bro. I made the perfect turn at the right time. So yeah. How many gigabytes of videos still need to be edited? Oh my god, dude. Too many. I think I have like 200 gigabytes worth of videos that I've recorded so far. Like, dude, I've only posted the first day worth of content from Thailand so far. Like, literally. Both on my YouTube and on my Patreon, I've only been able to post the first day. People really want to have longer vlogs. I'm like, dude, I want to. There's just so much content that I have to work on, dude. I genuinely do not have the time for it because it's just me editing everything. I genuinely don't have the time to get all that stuff done. Like the longer videos. So it'll probably take me like another month just to post all my content from Thailand. I am speeding up though, I'm getting a lot faster. How much was the condo per month? The condo in the Philippines cost me about 440 USD per month. But I will say, compared to Thailand, you can find some much better units for that price. You can find some much better units. You know, my building is, I heard that the people who kind of like own it, like own the building itself, are American, so they have a lot of American type of policies, which does kind of mess with the quality of the place, if you ask me personally. But that's how much it costs. Are you just straight up dip? Thought my lease was up? Nah, not yet. What ended up happening is, in the Philippines, you have to pay like 3 months up front when you're trying to get a place. So it's 2 months security deposit and 1 month advance. So one of the months for security deposit, I used that to cover the cost of my last month there, you know, from August to September. A security deposit, I said, well, they said, hey, you can use this one to cover any kind of extra costs or utilities that may rack up in that last one. I'm like, that's perfect. So they did that. And my original plan was to just stay in that condo, essentially rent-free for that last month and work on gaming content. But I just had to get away, dude. I had to get away and just experience something new and try to get things back to where they were. So here I am in Thailand. Here I am, man. Okay, yeah. How was the food in Thailand, bro? Oh, dude, the food. Oh my God, dude. Look, people say the food in the Philippines is bad, but I just think they were eating like a lot of random street foods. Because one thing that the girls did really well is they cooked really great meals. It was insane. But the food in Thailand, dude, oh my God, it's actually incredible. The first meal I had literally reminded me of something that my grandpa would make whenever we would all gather for like Easter or 4th of July or any kind of like special holiday or event. It was insanely good. But besides that, I've really only eaten, I've eaten at a burger place. That burger was incredible as well. But I've just kind of eaten at like 7-Eleven. I don't know if you guys seen, but a lot of YouTubers will talk about these 7-Eleven toasties, dude. Those things, I wouldn't even say they're underrated. I wouldn't say they're overrated. Like they are insanely good. But I usually would get a toasty, a salad, and a plate of sushi, and I'd have that for breakfast. A very, very healthy breakfast. And then for lunch or dinner, I would get something from 7-Eleven. My 7-Eleven meals, man, they usually cost between 3 or 6 USD, you know, per meal. And that's what I mean. Like I'm getting like a salad, I'm getting a whole thing of sushi. Here's the part that I want to be at. And then I'm also getting maybe like an extra sweet on the side. Like a packet of Oreos, packet of like 5 or 8 Oreos costs 50 cents. We can go this way. So this is the park I wanted to get to. Oh wow, look at that. It's a lot cooler right here. There's probably going to be some mosquitoes though. Yeah, what type of meals were they? So like sandwiches, salads, sushi, burgers are really nice. Dude, look at this view. You guys see that? It's so peaceful. Wow, it's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, there's a difference between party food, which everyone knows, and regular food. Most of the locals eat. Yeah. I don't really eat too much street foods, dude. The only street foods I've had so far have been like pineapples. That's pretty much been it. I don't know if I'm allowed to walk on this grass. I don't even think I really want to. The closer you get to the water, the more mosquitoes there are. I can do a bit of a loop-de-loop around this whole thing, though. Such a tall glass buildings. Remember, we came into this part where you see like the little dog park things. That's where we came in at. Hi, what's going on, Eric? Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is incredible, dude. Let me take off my bucket hat. It's actually quite hot. You guys want to see what I look like without a bucket hat? Check this out. That's what I look like, dude. I gotta get a haircut, man. Last time I got a haircut was like a day or two before I left the Philippines. So I gotta go get another one. These are the Ray-Ban Metas that I currently have on my head. This is where my mic is, so well, it's supposed to be where my mic is, but I think my mic is coming directly from my phone because my Metas kept disconnecting. That's how it goes. All right, I'm flipping it back, dude. We lost 10 people watching once I showed my face, man. Am I that ugly? No, it's all right, dude. People come and go. But the live streams are something that we do for fun. Y'all know I enjoy streaming. Alrighty. Oh, video idea. How handicap accessible Thailand is. Been watching this dude that went to Japan/Korea, and it's not very friendly to wheelchairs. Dude, I don't really know any part in the world that's kind of very friendly to wheelchairs. But besides like hospitals. Because here in Thailand, it's like there's so much walking that would need to be done. And then also, not all the sidewalks are going to be perfectly aligned like this one. There's going to be a lot of them that have like a lot of bumps, a lot of cracks. The tiles are kind of loose and whatever. So it'd be a bit rough trying to use wheelchair on it. Let's go waterfall over there, I think. That's what I would say. Oops. Is the food in Thailand spicy compared to the Philippines? Yes. Philippines food is spicy, but Thai food is even spicier, man. Absolutely. That's why I have to be careful if I see something that has like any kind of pepper or little red symbol on the food packaging. And they're like, oh, it's just mild spice. Like, hell no, that ain't no mild spice. I might actually walk on this side here because I'm kind of walking in the sun right now. That's a bike lane, that's why I didn't want to be there. Kaido Sunboy, what a name, dude. Damn. Kind of missed those 50 peso haircuts from the Philippines. Better barbers than there. Better barbers in there. I mean, I'm half and half, dude. I think America had better barbers. Like, my barber was really good in America. It was hard for me to find a barber in the Philippines who could cut my hair right. And I would go to the same shop and get my hair cut by different people. There was only one person who got it right. But I would always get there and he wasn't there. Everyone else kind of messed my haircut up a little bit, man. But I wear bucket hats anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I'm not the type that needs a perfect haircut to feel good. Like, I feel good regardless. It's just nice having it shaved down and look somewhat orderly. How was getting a SIM compared to PH? Very simple. And in fact, getting a SIM card in the Philippines was also very simple as well. It's just, I never did it before, and I made it way more complicated than it should have been. Because what I did this time is, and I already vlogged all this, right? But I still have to post it. You know, I have a ton of content to post to Thailand, dude. But, oh, excuse me. I ended up going to a store. I had to get the little pocket thing again, the mobile Wi-Fi, pocket Wi-Fi. And then I went right next door, and I had to wait in line for a SIM card, which wasn't too bad, but very simple. Got it set up. It literally took me like 5 to 8 minutes going and talking to the guy at the counter to get it set up. You don't need any kind of extra documentations as a foreigner. You just need your passport and whatever method of payment you're going to use. And bam, you got it. So I've got 30 days, unlimited Wi-Fi. And they do throttle it. Like, it was really good starting off, but since I use it so much, it has been throttled. So it's nowhere near as good as it once was, but it's why I'm being able to stream now. So it's fine. And that's why I've been able to upload videos. But that's also why I don't upload longer videos right now. It's just because it's just literally not practical. Longer videos takes a longer time to upload. Because my shorts that are like, they're 1 minute and 30 seconds, no more than 1 minute 30 seconds. Each one of those takes, I'd say 15 to 20 minutes to upload to YouTube and like 30 to 40 minutes to upload to TikTok. So you guys can just do the math. They take quite a while. So imagine I'm trying to upload like an hour-long video. All right, let me catch up. Where's your girlfriend? I no longer have a girlfriend. If you mean where are my ex-girlfriends, then they're in the Philippines somewhere. Yeah, I came alone, man. That's one of the things I made sure I told her. I was like, hey, look, I'm going to be gone. We are no longer together. We're not dating anymore. So I was telling her, do what you got to do to, you got to find somebody, and that's how you can live, then do that. But do what you got to do. Look, yes, I came here on my own and wanted to get out here on my own, but I do still think about it, dude. There's still aspects of the whole thing that I do miss. But I understand it is just best for me to kind of go off and do what I'm doing now. I'm not really ready for any kind of long-term relationship. I'm too unstable. Let me take a moment, dude. Sit in the shade for a bit. Dude, I love your content. Found your videos to the DoorDash days. Appreciate it, man. Thank you, thank you. A lot of people want me to go back to America and do DoorDash or Uber Eats. But they don't know that halfway through my whole DoorDash venture, I actually got banned. What the hell is that in the water? Boy, what is that going towards me, bro? What is that? Is that a crocodile? Is that a snake? Bro. I'm not getting dog. Because there could be more lurking in those little puddles. I think that's a snake indeed, yeah. This thing is massive. Alrighty. Well, we'll leave him be. Have I been to any temples? No. I don't really plan on visiting any kind of temples. Like, I'm not on tourist mode, dude. I'm here to see if this is where I want to live for the long term. So I haven't really done too many touristy things like going to temples and taking the tuk-tuk rides around the city. Like, bro, like, that's not really why I'm here. There's plenty of other videos online. If I decide Thailand's where I want to live at for good, then I will. Like the hair tie, I appreciate it, man. I think it's more due to the hairstyle. Yeah, I agree. Have I been to Phuket or Phi Phi Island or Phi Phi Island? No, I have not. What's up, Najum? What's going on, man? Sea creatures, watch out. A monitor lizard. That's what it is, a monitor lizard? That doesn't look like no lizard, dude. They look like a snake. And they've got these boats, but they usually require 2 people. Otherwise, it'll tip over and capsize. Plus, I don't want to be in the water without having any kind of bug guard. There's multiple, dude. One of them went that way, and I see another stream all the way over there, a third one there, too. They're just chilling, man. But that's a good reason why I never jump in this mysterious water. Oh, dude, I kind of want to get on the bike trail because there is not much going on. Not that there's not much going on. The sun is beaming down on me. I'm dripping sweat. Sea serpents have been appearing worldwide. That's what it feels like. Wow, this is a very nice park. I still don't know how I'm gonna edit this out for my main vlog because my camera stick is probably in frame a lot. And a lot of what I'm saying doesn't make much sense, but I do kind of read y'all's comments out loud so people can get an idea of who I'm talking to and what I'm talking about. I think more streamers should do that. Because sometimes they just like respond to a random comment and you have no idea what it is they're responding to. Get a tour guide. Most travel YouTubers have a tour guide in their videos. It says face purple smiling tears. It won't actually show emojis on this. It's crazy. Yeah, I thought about it, dude. But I decided not to this time. I did the whole tour guide thing in the Philippines and it's very complex. I guess I have a very like charismatic personality, a very charming personality because, you know, I'll have a girl, she'll be my tour guide, and then by like day 2 or 3, we're messing around and then emotions get involved and feelings and, you know. So for this time I said, no, I'm not getting a tour guide. I'm just going and I just want peace. I just want to be on my own. That's why I mentioned it on Patreon a little bit. Or actually, no, I went way more in depth on Patreon with it, but, you know, my first day, my first week in Bangkok was pretty boring, but I wanted it to be boring. You know, it's kind of the opposite of chaos, is kind of boredom if you think about it. People say it's a calm, but you can still be calm in chaos. Calm is a state of mind. I guess boredom is also a state of mind too, huh? Either or. Let me get out the bike lane. There's a bike. So yeah. All right, brother. You're gonna get out of here. It's 12 a.m. Yeah, it's 12 a.m., dude. I'm with you on the best, man. Appreciate you stopping by. Enjoying Thailand? Absolutely, dude. It's incredible. Dude, why did my screen get dim? I can barely see my screen right now. Hi, your name is Gabby. What's going on, Gabby? Will I try Japan after Thailand? Probably not yet. Japan is a pretty pricey place. You know. Since I hadn't been posting content, my revenue did drop substantially. So that's kind of why I hit Thailand as well. This would be a good place where things don't cost as much. It's similar to the Philippines. And I could just go around, do my whole vlogging, record some content, and get myself back up to where I want to be at. And then I could go around to those more pricier areas. I don't really plan on walking around up here. I'm just curious. Got a big old building. They have security up front. So I'm not sure what type of place this is. Oh, it's a jewelry and gems fair. Quite interesting. It's not really what I'm looking for, though. Where'd that bike guy go? Figured we'd be able to see him, but he's gone. I do eventually plan on going to Japan, though, man. Japan is a place on my list. Oh, dude, speaking of Japan, man, the women in Japan are absolutely gorgeous. I used to not like Asian women until I came to the Philippines. You know, it was mainly like the physical aspects that I wasn't really attracted to. And then coming to the Philippines, it's like a lot of people will say that the Filipinos are like the Latinos of Asia. And since I've been there for a year and I've experienced some things, I can agree to that statement. Look at this real quick, dude. Look at this view. Wow. Look at that. Incredible. Good stuff. Is this the first YouTube live? I'm not quite the first one. I did go live on this YouTube channel when I was in the Philippines, but this is my first one in Thailand. It's pretty nice. It's pretty chill. I'll go up here real quick. But speaking about the woman, dude, yeah. In the Philippines, dude, they're like the Latinos of Asia. Thai women, I haven't had too much experience with Thai women dating. You know, I've only kind of just used some apps a little bit, done some messaging online. And so far, the vibe I get is one of two things, right? Number one, it's similar to the Philippines where, oh, it's all calm and casual. Then they see my channel and it's like suddenly it's like, oh, you're this, you're that, and like all these messages. Or it's very transactional. You know, it is kind of common in this place where a lot of women will do things if you have the right price. And they kind of put their time and attention to whoever does have the best price. You know, whoever is the highest bidder. And that's just not really the type of woman that I'm attracted to, personally. Besides that, you will find a lot of women who they don't claim to be that type. They don't claim to be, be able to be bought out. But what they end up having is just multiple foreign boyfriends. You know, whenever a foreigner comes over here to the Philippines, they're usually here for a little bit. They get this girl. The girl, she's been doing this for years to multiple guys, so she's got tons of experience. Makes the guy fall head over heels for her. And so even when he goes away, he's still sending her money. He's still covering her bills, XYZ. And she's got like 5 or 10 dudes that she's doing that to. And that's just common here in Thailand. Like a lot of the women there won't really bat an eye at it. But there's also a lot who are very traditional still. You know, they don't have all the multiple things going on. They don't get easily bought out by like a couple thousand baht. But it can be hard to tell the difference between the two, especially being newer here. So I've kind of just stayed away from it all. Plus, I'm more so working on myself. I got to get my bands up, man. I can't be going out on dates and spending money on all this nonsense. Look, what I was doing when I was using my apps and chatting with some women, one of the things I would ask them was, are you camera shy? Or are you good on camera? And usually they would hesitate, or they'd maybe say like lie, or if they did anything or said anything that went against the notion of them being on camera, I would just cut it, dude. You know, I've already had experiences with women who don't like being on camera and who say that they're good on camera, and in reality, they're not. It's just annoying to deal with. It's not good for content. Well, you'll find a lot of women in Southeast Asia tend to be very shy. So I suppose what I'm looking for is quite rare. But that's how I feel about it personally. You're from Thailand. Have I spoken any Thai? Only a little bit. I've only said like hello and thank you. That's where my Thai begins and where my Thai ends. Can I write or read Thai? Absolutely not, dude. I cannot write or read Thai. That's probably one of the biggest issues that I have. I couldn't even tell if something was soap or shampoo when I was at 7-Eleven. I am kind of interested though. If I decide that Thailand is where I want to live long term, then I will take time out of my day to genuinely learn. Like I've learned a little bit about the culture. It's all about kind of showing respect to one another. Karma is a real thing. And also not trying to make somebody look bad in public. Because I've been around some foreigners who have been a little extra. And since I'm foreign, they want to kind of drag me into it, but I just don't look at them. I don't pay any kind of minor attention. And I'm not going to get all involved with all that. Let me check this out real quick. Look at this. It's a steep drop. Oh, but it's a sort of temple. It says, please take off your shoes. Oh, if you're going to step on the glass. Huh. Yeah, I really can't read much of it besides the please take off your shoes. But I know Thai culture is about a lot of respect. They've got pathways through here too. Let me go through the paths. Google Lens OP. I was thinking about it, dude. But I'm already kind of using my cam here to stream. So no Google Lens for me, at least not right now. Let's see. But I missed some. How many letters? I guess how many letters Thai have? You're from Sakon, Nakhon. Heard of it before? Absolutely not, dude. I have no idea. I couldn't even tell you. I'm guessing they've got like 50 different characters. At least that's what it feels like. But whether or not that's true, I have no idea. Also, temple in Thai is what? Uh, why am I streaming in a vertical video? Face to droppy eyes because it puts it in the short speed algorithm. If I stream just horizontal, then it puts it in like the main one, and I'm just kind of testing it out. Streaming it in horizontal, I think we had about like 20 people watching, and when I've been streaming in vertical, sometimes it jumps up to like 60. 80 letters is crazy, bro. That's a lot. But again, if I do want to stay in Thailand long term, then I will start to learn more Thai. I kind of just have learned a bit about the culture, how it's about showing respect. Karma's a big thing, and to not really embarrass people in public. And then also to say sorry quite a bit. You know, if you're early, you say sorry. If you're late, the other person says sorry. And that's kind of what I've learned. There's another thing going on here. So I'm streaming vertical to kind of just test it out. Let's see. What else are y'all saying? Bro, what the world? Why is it saying this so many times? Dude, it keeps spamming comments for some reason. 44 consonants, 32 vowels, and 4 tone makers. Jeez. You want to see Shemale? You probably already passed by some as I've been streaming. Am I streaming on my phone? Yes. I'm doing this all from my phone. This is that waterfall thing. I think it's supposed to be a waterfall. It's just not on right now. Oh no, it's just another monument. I suppose it is. And I don't mean to be disrespectful by saying it's just another monument, because I really don't know what it is. But in America, we call them monuments. I don't think that's a Wat, is it? I think one of the Wats has the little person on it. I'm gonna walk up here real quick. This looks like it's supposed to be a waterfall. No, it is supposed to be a waterfall, dude. I think water's supposed to come out like up here in these pores and then go down. That's what it seems like to me. Yeah, and this is definitely supposed to have some water jets shooting out there. Let's see. Dude, my screen keeps getting so dim. Yeah. Watching my phone, yes. How's Bangkok? Bangkok's great, dude. I enjoyed it a lot. How are your girls back home? Missing you? I mean, I'm not too sure. I don't really talk to them too much, dude. I told them specifically that when I do go out here, I'm not really gonna say too much back home. You know, back in the Philippines, whatever. Like, I just don't want to be around any of it. It's just too much unnecessary drama. And it's a lot of things they can get figured out themselves. But dude, it's like when some girls just like chaos, dude. And when they themselves don't have things going on, if they don't already have something that causes trials, that causes challenges, then they will just create problems and create challenges without trying to create or find solutions for those challenges that they themselves created. That's something I've realized. That's why it's very important for your girl to have something going on for herself as well. Whether that's a job, whether that's some sort of hobby. I see a bridge here. A job, some sort of hobby, or something that keeps her occupied. Because if she just mainly kind of just sits around and scrolls on her phone or watches shows, like she's gonna get bored and she's gonna do something to cause drama. That's something I've realized. Alrighty. Here's it. For some reason, comments appear 2 times on my side. Yeah, sometimes it's like 4 or 5 times. It's really weird. I'll have to look into that. What's up, man? What's going on, Joshua? Have I met my first lady boy? Dude, already. I want to say, let me think. Yeah, literally first day. They're very ingrained with society, but it's not like American lady boys. You know, American lady boys are all up in your face, like, oh, they're transgender and they're a real woman, XYZ. They do that a lot in America, but here, lady boy is lady boy. But I treat people with kindness and respect if they treat me with kindness and respect. If you find one that is kind of like working, then they can be a bit more aggressive. They might grab on your arm and pull at you or tug at you or try to walk with you a little bit. But if you keep walking and tell them you're not interested, then eventually they'll just let up and leave you be. That's kind of been my experience. Get it, bro? Is that okay if you tell some side words that may help you now? I'm not gonna remember them. I appreciate it though, but while I'm streaming, it's gonna be hard for me to try to turn this into a learning session. I think my cam just died. Give me a second. Let me park you guys down. You guys there? Oh no, my cam didn't die. Was that somebody else's cam? Oh, that was his cam. I thought my cam died, dude. That was his cam. Mine's at 35%, so I'll change mine anyways. Got full back. There you go. Make sure that's stabilized. Yes, it is. Nope, it's upside down. we go. Alrighty. Let me catch back up. Let me catch back up to chat. Well, these lady boys are crazy. They easily pass as an attractive female until you find out the truth. Yeah. That's one thing about Thai lady boys, man, is like a lot of them, they look like pretty. They're really pretty. And that's kind of how you can tell some of them are lady boys is if they just look a little too pretty to be true. Because in reality, they probably are too pretty to be true. You know what I mean? To be like a natural born woman. But it is very easy to tell based on their voice. That's what I would say. Voice is the greatest indicator there. Yeah. Listen. Yeah, you know what you mean by a lot of your girlfriends, they like to find problems that don't exist. Yeah. It's like some women, they love finding problems and not finding solutions. I wouldn't mind if a girl finds problems if she also wanted to be part of finding the solution, but a lot of times they kind of just find problems to find problems. But I don't think I'm compatible with like 99% of women. Like the woman who I'd be compatible with would be a woman who's gonna be good on camera and also is willing to help find some solutions. That's what it is. I'm picking you guys back up. Alrighty. Oops, let me flip the camera back around. Y'all don't have a face. Yo, you're Thai, are you? What's it like being Thai, man? Oh, Ladyboy already? Damn, yeah, dude. You'll find Ladyboys the first day you go here. Go to Khao San Road, touristy but fun. I'm not sure if I have been there. Is that nearby? Dude, apparently the place that I stay at currently, it's literally like a freelancer road. Because I went out there around like 11 p.m. just to get something from 7-Eleven, and there is like past like 30 or 40 women just kind of standing outside in short skirts, schoolgirl outfits, tight dresses, borderline bikinis. So like, hey, where you going? How are you? You know what I mean? And that's not including the massage ladies who are sitting down in their chairs, putting their signs in your face and trying to grab and pull you in. So I definitely think I chose a pretty bad spot, but I kind of chose it based on price. I didn't really expect all that craziness to be around me. So I think I'm literally right next to one of the not greatest, one of the biggest red light districts in the world. That's what it feels like. Yeah. South Sound is a real place for backpackers. Oh, nice. Oh, hi, what's going on? How's the weather there? Very hot and also very rainy. Hey, man, if they look good, why not? I mean, if that's your thing, that's your thing. Like, I mean, I've thought about some of them because they look really good. I'm thinking like, oh, like this, they're a lady boy, but they look really pretty. But the thing is, there's a lot of regular Thai women who also look very pretty. Like, I myself personally, as of right now, I am the most attracted to the Thai women who work at 7-Eleven. There's just something about them, dude. They have this charm. They're always kind and polite and sweet. And they always have like a really cute smile, dude. But them 7-Eleven Thai women, dude, they make my heart melt, man. But of course, I don't try to flirt or do anything extra because I go to those 7-Elevens a lot. You know, I'm not a type of person who flirt around and try to get something like that going on in places that I frequent often. It's just not smart. So, let me see. Might be good to put the cam back on your head so you don't see the phone in the vlog. I mean, you're still going to see the phone in the vlog regardless. That's how it is. It's just, I might not turn this into a vlog then, dude, because I already have so much other, like, much better content. I'll look at it. I'll see. Because I do have this on, like, a camera stand, and I am kind of holding it here. We'll see. I could kind of just cut out, like, a lot of this content. I'll have to see once I get to the footage. It's because I have to hold it with like my left hand and then scroll with my right. And then I kind of hold it right in front of me. My focus is on the live stream rather than my vlog. I probably won't vlog and go live at the same time anymore. It's not that practical. Probably just live stream in the morning and then vlog in the night. And I need to figure out why it's sending multiple chats. It's hard to practice your voice when you become a ladyboy, so it's really noticeable when you speak. Yeah, I think that's the greatest thing. Since I've been traveling, Since I've been traveling different countries, do I think I've washed my hands more or used hand sanitizer? Being abroad and getting sick sounds the worst. No, I wash my hands kind of the same. I've always washed my hands a lot, like in America, but I definitely use a lot more hand sanitizers and alcohols now that I've been abroad. Like, they don't have hand sanitizer itself here in Thailand, but they do have these alcohol spray bottles. So you just spray your hands and you're good. But getting sick abroad, dude, it sucks. Getting sick at any time sucks, man, but I hate getting sick when I'm abroad because I don't feel like going out and vlogging and doing anything. I haven't gotten sick like that here, though. I've only kind of eaten like a lot of chocolate and have like diarrhea. But that's manageable. That's me personally, though. Being Thai is amazing. That's good, man. Not comparable with 99% of women. I think ladyboys are your answer then. Oh, not compatible. Are you talking about that from earlier? I mean, dude, like, if you put it that way, the maths, right? But what I mean is, most women are shy on camera. Most women are going to be a lot better at causing problems rather than finding solutions. And most women, when they see somebody who they're really not compatible with, but they really want, they'll still try to go after that person, even if it'll make that person's life worse. Since she can benefit, she'll still try to go for it and make something work. Would I be a woman who's good with being on camera, so good to take around as I record and vlog and things? That's a wasp. One who's good at also helping me find solutions. My life already has a lot of problems, so I would need a partner to help find some solutions to those problems. And then also, what's the third thing I said, man? I don't know, I forgot. Good on being camera, good on finding solutions. I forgot it, whatever. I forgot my train of thought. Nice, yeah. You speak Intermediate/fluent, but know how to write and read. It's actually incredible, man. If there's any like Asian language that I would probably learn and pick up pretty well, I guess it would probably be Tagalog, because I use the same characters as English, like the same Roman characters. So that's probably something that I could do. I started learning quite a bit of Tagalog. Check out Nana Plaza. Nana Plaza, that's where I live. That's where my place is, dude. Nana Plaza. I was walking down, like I literally walked right past the 7-Eleven. I left my place, 30 seconds later, there's this busy, loud noise coming from a street. I turned to the right, and it said Nana Plaza. So that's where my place is. And I think Nana Plaza is some massive red light district. How's you, Nana? Okay, hi, what's going on? Catch your Roman charm, yeah. Dude, I'm super behind on these. Let me speed up. Hey, brother, try the Japanese woman at Larson's, dude. I really want to experience some Japanese woman, dude. Oh my god, dude, this heat is insane. I need to find a chair. They've got chairs. Oh, that guy has his own chair. Whatever. I'll just chill here in the shade. I'll stand. Have I tried the ham and cheese toasties? Dude, they're absolutely incredible. I usually have toasties every single day. Sometimes 2 to 3 times a day. They're so delicious. So obnoxious and agrees. Dude, the toasties are insane. Who, me? Who? Soy Cowboy. Was that in Pattaya? I've been to soy 1 through 6. That's I wasn't supposed to say that out loud, but now that I've said it already, I have been to the soys, and I do not think that content is great for YouTube, so that'll probably be a Patreon thing. But we'll see. I still have to go through the footage. Dude, I've been to quite a bit of these places here. Quite a bit. Just haven't been to like temples and those popular touristy landmarks, but I've been to Pattaya. I've been to the beaches, both at the day and night. Of course, now you guys know I've been to the soys, so I've been recording some pretty juicy content, man. I just got to get it posted. Am I concerned about vlogging in Asian countries after the Vitality accident? Maybe new laws about privacy? I mean, kind of. The Philippines, they kind of, I think they did mess up with that whole law thing, punishing the whole for the actions of one. Some other countries might feel the same way, but I don't know, dude. I just kind of assume that's the way the Philippines handles it, because each one of these countries are going to handle things like that differently. Yeah. By the way, you mentioned that the weather there is hot. Do I still have that small fan that you brought previously? I do. I haven't used it once, though. I haven't used it once. A lot of people gave me a lot of shit for that, dude, for getting that tiny fan, but I barely use it, bro. I kind of just sweat, and sweating is really good for my skin. I don't know if you all saw, but in my first video talking about leaving the Philippines, my face was very bumpy. You can pretty much see it on cam. My face has drastically smoothened out since that video, dude. Just by being outside and walking around and sweating a lot, it's made my face heal up. I remember that video. Yeah. Solutions, camera, hobbies, no drama. Yeah, there we go. So, a girl who's good on camera, good at finding some solutions, has her own hobbies. So ideally it'd be some sort of content creation, probably also vlogging, because then we'd have similar hobbies we chat about. And then also not focus on drama. And I think if she has her own hobbies, that being some sort of content, like let's say her hobbies is vlogging. If her hobby is vlogging and my hobby is vlogging, then there's no need to cause these extra dramas and things, because we're already going to be so busy with our content, with growing our channels. We already have those challenges and that chaos in our lives. We won't have that time and attention to put towards drama. But some women will still find a way to bring up drama, so that's why it's its own separate thing. Appreciate it though, Mira. Oh yeah, just keep dating. Find a woman who has a real career as a profession. Losers will just drag you down. Yeah, I think that is kind of the TLDR of it. You just keep on going out there. Well, for now, I'm staying single. There's a lot of things I need to get figured out about myself first. Once I've worked on myself, built myself up, then that's probably when I will get back out there into the dating world. But for now, I'm going solo dolo. These flies are starting to land on me, man. Malay and Indonesian also use Latin characters, right? And Vietnamese doesn't count because they have tones and accents. Yeah, I do plan on visiting Malaysia and Indonesia. Actually, Malaysia is probably one of the #1 places I've been thinking at living at for the long term. People told me that that's really good. I haven't been there though yet, so I don't know. No. Nazroom, what's going on, Ralph? You missed the Philippines. There's aspects of the Philippines I do miss. I do miss the way they treat vloggers over there, man. They always love vloggers. And people love being on cam and waving at you. But in Thailand, it's the opposite. But that's just because a lot of the women have like a lot of BS going on. So they don't really want to be on cam. While it's cloudy, I'm going to take a seat back over here where I was. Usually women who have multiple boyfriends or who are involved in the nightlife, they don't want to do anything with camera or being on cam. But my thing is like, dude, like if this is a girl, if she's going to be selling herself for X amount of baht, she might as well just be making some content out of it, dude. She'd be making a lot more money with her content, especially looking like a Thai woman, rather than on the streets. But I don't know that, because there's some big spenders. There's some older guys who come here and they'll spend like 20,000 baht in a night on a single girl. So if that's your lifestyle, that's your lifestyle. It's very fast and easy money. So I can understand why a lot of women would go for it, man. I can't hate. Bro, do I like Thailand and the Philippines better? They both have aspects that I love. I can't fully make the comparison yet because I've only been in Thailand for like 3 weeks. So I've only been here 3 weeks. I will say though, I have a lot more peace over here in Thailand, so I am liking Thailand a bit better. And the food is much healthier, dude. Much healthier food over here. Walking is the best exercise, no joke, facts. No, you got no more stress. Well, there's still some things I stress about. You know, stress doesn't disappear 100% overnight. There's still a lot of things in my life that are stressful, but there are things that are manageable. And since I'm here, I'm on my own. I can be fully responsible for myself and ensure that I'm doing the right things to decrease that bad stress and increase good stress. To me, good stress are things about my content. What videos am I going to make? Where am I going to vlog? How am I going to edit this project? How can I do this all in an efficient manner? Like, that's still stress, but to me, that's good stress. Those are things that are tangible, they're workable, they're manageable. Bad stress is like, oh, this girl is quiet. She's not talking. Why isn't she quiet? Why isn't she talking? She won't tell me what is this problem. She doesn't like the way I do this thing, but I need to do this thing because of this. And like, when it involves somebody else, especially in your same living space, it's a lot more difficult. Because for things like that, it'll take a couple people to actually manage and maintain that. You know, you can't really just do it solo. I'm going back in the shade here, dude. I kind of want to sit on the tree stump, but there's usually going to be a lot of ants crawling up and down the trees, so you kind of want to avoid that. I mean, it gets back up into that. When I come to Bangkok on the same day I left. Oh, really? I've been in Bangkok since the 25th of August. I've been here quite a while, y'all. Well, I've been in Thailand since the 25th. Same. I sound like Carter PCs. People say I sound and look like Carter PCs. People say I look like Carter. I look like Speed. I look like Low Tier God. Dude, when are people gonna start saying I look like Knowledge Room? Like, bro, I just look like me. I sound like me. I'm not large enough of a creator then. That's probably what it is. For foreigners, it's easy to buy land in Thailand. I haven't really looked into it, so I don't know. You married a Filipino, which you didn't see yourself marrying your own race. I mean, I can see myself marrying my own race. I just don't see myself marrying in general, though. Like, there's a lot of things geared up against me as a man when it comes to marriage. What SIM company do I have? AIS, DTAC, or True? AIS. AIS. I mean, this park you're in looks really clean compared to parks in the Philippines. Yeah. This is a very clean park, man. This is my first time here. From my experiences, it's very clean, very organized. It's nice. Mhm. Yeah. Do I like living here? It depends on where I'm at. Some places I like, some places I don't like. I really don't like my units themselves that I've been staying at, but that is because I've been budgeting. But some of the areas are okay. I do prefer a beach type of area. I've been in Pattaya. I'm not too big of a fan of Pattaya. I like how active it is, but I don't really like the activities that there are. And I don't really like the water quality there either. What sim do I use? AIS. When I come back here at the Philippines, I'm not too sure yet. Well, I am sure, but I really don't want to say it because I don't want to. I don't really want people to know that I got to be back in the Philippines just for a tiny bit. I kind of just want to get back, do what I need to get done, and then get right back out. Yeah. But never mind. You left on the 7th. That was probably when I posted the video that I arrived in Bangkok. September. Yeah, I've been here for a little bit. Just one of your vids. Yeah, you can't have one. Yeah, it'd be like that. You prefer these live streams where I engage. I stopped watching your vlogs low key, but I would definitely watch these live streams, especially if you do activities or not live streams. I don't see myself doing not live streams here in Thailand, dude. There's just way too much degeneracy. I would get banned easily. If I'm doing not live content, then I would have to record it with the metas and kind of be low key about it. You can get in some big trouble by just walking around certain places recording at night. I mean, I could probably walk around this main street at nighttime and be fine, but definitely not my area. And definitely not any kind of like those more nightlife type of areas. I do enjoy streaming though. I mean, some of y'all who've seen a lot of my Twitch streams, y'all know like I love streaming. It's just kind of hard to manage, like maintain everything. Maintain both the stream content and my vlog content simultaneously. It is just me editing everything now. But I enjoy it, man. I enjoy chatting with you guys, engaging and whatnot. Let's keep crawling on me, man. I really do want to stream a lot more, man. I think what I might start doing for my schedule is I wake up, eat myself some breakfast, my salad and my sushi and fruits, and then go out, walk around and live stream as I'm doing now. Probably do this for like an hour or two, and then get back inside, record. We'll take a little bit of a break when I get back in. Record any kind of extra content I need to get recorded. Do any kind of vlogs I need to vlog. And then spend my night editing. Because I really don't like going out at nighttime, dude. There's nothing really good out there for me. It's past the time of like 7 p.m. Saying Kevin, who's Kevin? Outside your room, what are you talking about? If I couldn't live in Philippines or Thailand, where would I live? I don't know yet. Maybe Malaysia, maybe Vietnam, maybe Cambodia, maybe Singapore. I have to visit these places first, though. Let's see. Please go to Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Yeah, I plan on it eventually. I swear I think he watches every travel vlogger at this point. I have started watching quite a bit of travel vloggers. I know most of the big ones here in Thailand. I haven't contacted them yet. I'm working to build myself up first a little bit more in terms of my stats and whatnot before reaching out. And if this is a place that I do want to live at for the long term, then I will definitely reach out, and y'all will probably see me do a lot of content with other streamers and other content creators. I've seen a couple of like vloggers walk around with their cameras, dude. So there's plenty of people to network with. The view is more like a green screen. It's too beautiful. Is it really? Oh, dude. It's very nice. I was going to collab with the vloggers. Yes. Oh, safety first. Screw the night live streams. Yeah. That's the main thing, dude. Safety is my biggest concern. Like, I don't want anybody coming up to me and trying to grab my camera, break my camera, or do whatever because they don't want to be recorded. It's just, I'll stay away from it. But I have recorded some nightlife content, dude. That is to be posted in the nearby future. Alrighty, how long have I been live for? An hour and 20 minutes. I do think it'll be good for me to wrap it up soon, so this is where I walked in from. I will start heading on back. I've got more videos I need to record for Patreon. Although this would be a good area to record my Patreon videos at. Wow. Maybe. Quite possibly. I thought, you know, the videos where I'm kind of just standing around yapping. So I could here and then just record my Patreon ones. Oh. Let me think. I am kind of hungry though, man. So maybe I should just record myself. I'll still stream to just walk on back to my place, take a minute to pause, eat, relax, and then go back out and record my Patreons, and then come back in and like edit all my videos and whatnot for the rest of the night. Yeah, dude. Have I tried local Thai food before? Yes, I have. Well, yeah, I've had local Thai food. It's very, really good, dude. Very delicious. Also, do viewers here know my real name or no? They should, dude. It's pretty simple, pretty straightforward. It's just my username backwards. You know, I don't really keep my real name a secret. And if you guys go to my Facebook, if you guys just go to my Instagram, it says my real name there anyways. Yeah. Always got to be safe indeed, man. Always got to play it safe. Alrighty. Sure. I suppose I will just kind of walk on back or continue yapping as I walk. And I can use a lot of this footage of me walking around as a kind of background footage while I'm making some videos, dude. Sure, we'll head on back. Your real name is Roar. Careful with putting your real name and info out there, man. I can do it because I'm a content creator, but privacy is one of the most important things we have for one another, dude. If you can keep your life private, I recommend it. You rewatch your vlogs here in the Philippines, then I saw that you're live. Oh, dude, appreciate you watching the lives. Yeah, because I could walk more down that way. That's just walking down the whole park. Literally, if I go that way in the park, though, I could come up to my street and just like walk right back up to my place. I could. Sure, we can try, dude. I might get a bit lost. Or should I walk through the park? No, we'll try. We'll do the street. It's going to be louder and more chaotic, but we haven't really seen the street view, dude. And I like showing you guys just newer things. I myself like experiencing newer things, so I pretty much show you guys whatever I want to experience. I do love the tall glass buildings, though, man. So I think in terms of finding a place that I want to live at permanently, it would have to be a place by a beach, but it also has a good city life. That'd be my ideal. Something that has like Boracay levels of like cleanliness for like the water and things and the activities, but also something that's more connected to like a mainland. Because my issue with Boracay was just trying to get to and from there. In the Philippines, their healthcare isn't going to be as strong as some other places like Thailand and America. That is one thing about Thailand that I like, is the healthcare here is really good. And the infrastructure is a lot better versus other places in Southeast Asia. So I like. Let me read something real quick. Yeah. Hi, I love your channel. Appreciate it. Thank you. Mention this in a blog. You said mention this in a vlog. Shout out to you. 5 for 5 in Thailand means ha ha ha. This is because the word 5 for Thai is ha. Oh, is it really? Is that why people comment 555? Well, I never knew that, man. Thanks, Asian A. Thank you for the tips. In Mandarin, 555 means crying because in Mandarin, boo is boo boo boo. Okay, wow, dude. Hello, Knowledge Room. What's going on? And a local market. What time is it here in Thailand? It is 12:44 p.m. It's 12:44 p.m. here in Thailand. Wow, dude. A lot of birdies. You can get really close to birds in Thailand because a lot of them grew up being fed by humans. So they'll get real close. And it's the same in Pattaya as well. There's a lot of times where the pigeons would just land on my balcony and they would eat whatever food I would lay out there on the little balcony railing for them. By the way, you're going to be in a vlog? Okay. That is if I turn this into a vlog. Like, I am recording. I do have the camera on my chest, but I think me holding the live stream stick gets in the way of a lot of it. But people do want to see longer vlogs. Like, I mean, okay, here's the thing. I could make really long vlogs again, like the hour-long ones, but I would not be able to watch them over and really edit them down to make them any kind of good. Like, I could auto-edit them, and the auto-editing would take like, I would say like 5 or 10 minutes for it to auto-edit the whole thing and at least somewhat trim it down, but it's not perfect. Because I normally spend another like hour or two just kind of watching back the whole thing. If it's a 20-minute video, then it would take me like an hour to watch it back and trim it up and adjust it. Because there's a lot of things that the auto editor misses. But if it's an hour-long vlog, then it'll take me like 4 or 5 hours. So if I wanted to do the very fast ones right now, or the very long ones, I would have to do it fast by just having an auto edit, just skimming through it, spending like an hour skimming through it, and kind of just posting it as is with all the thoughts included. But that's just not the type of content I like to make. I don't really want to make sloppy content. You know, I'm getting a lot more passionate about YouTube and just content creation, just doing this in general, dude. I don't want to just post a post. I like posting things I'm actually proud of. And I've been proud of my videos that I've been making, man, recently. Even though they are shorter, I'm proud of all of them. There's a nice little bench I can sit at. Boy. Woo-hoo. Give me a moment to just sit and collect myself. You're gonna have visuals of this guy. Y'all want visuals of this? Or do you want visuals of me? Over though. Are you at that bus, bro? Are you? Hope you like your tips. I do. I appreciate it, man. Oh, and if you stay until Songkran April, make sure you say it means that you don't get splashed. Oh, I know. You're talking about the New Year's on April. Dude, I'd love to get splashed. Both my phone and my vlog camera are waterproof. The only thing that isn't waterproof are my Metas, which I am taking off now the whole time, but they're hot. They're overheating. And they're not really working for what I need them to work at. Hey, yo, bye, bro. Alrighty. I'll catch you. I'm taking a quick water break. I don't know which side to see, man. Maybe just put me on. I want to see in all my glory. Where's my hat, dude? I think I look weird without a bucket hat on. It's me without the bucket hat. There we go. See, that fits me a lot better, right, dude? That's the thing.
Thailand's been interesting though, man. Hope you enjoyed them. Anyways, you have to go now. Please mention the 555 in the next vlog. Thank you so much. I will see, man. If I remember to, then I will. But no promises there, man. We'll see. We'll see. Because I already have like 15 vlogs that I need to post already, so it might be a while. Audio quality jumped up and no suppression is off. Oh, did it really? That means the noise suppression, that was from my Metas. So the audio sounds better now just from my phone itself. This is from my phone. The audio was at first from my Ray-Ban Metas. Good morning, Najum. Good morning, Wakai. That's fine, don't worry. Bye, Art Asian. We'll catch you, man. Appreciate you being here for the stream. See you around, dude. There's some nice units here, dude. Look at this. I can just double tap the screen and turn it around, but all the way up there, look how big those balconies are. Both sides, dude. Both those buildings and those just have massive balconies. That one itself in the middle, those are massive. See, I'd like to be in a unit like those really tall ones, but just at a beach. You know? The beach view would be absolutely incredible. Incredible. Let's get on out of here. Let's see. What time is it in Bangkok? 12:52. So, do I have the DJI mic or the Mini? Yeah, I have a DJI mic, but I'm not using it. Your voice sounds better, but there are a lot of road noises now. Mir, would you say it's better now or with the glasses? Oh, you're in Bangkok now? Yes, yes. Are the Meta glasses worth it? I don't know. It's half and half. Depends on what you want them for. If you like taking just short videos of your world, your time, your experiences, and the Metas are great. If it's for content creation, then you're better off with an actual like mic, an actual cam mic thing, like the DJI, like this. You're better off with this. The Metas, for me personally, have been great to record stealth content though. That's kind of what I use my Metas for. Like if I'm in an area where I'm probably not supposed to be recording at, then I can just use the Metas. That'll be fun. Hi John, what's going on, Waki? Those roofs are cool, they do, man. Why didn't I get the DJI mics? I do have them. DJI mics for like noise canceling. Well, I'm gonna ask Miro there, if the sound, well, he said that my voice sounds better here versus the Ray-Ban Metas. I don't like the Ray-Ban Metas audio. It always pops. Well, the glasses are better, at least near the road. Alrighty. I'll put the glasses back on then.
There we go. I guess it's glasses when I'm out here by the road, by the loud things, and when it's quiet and peaceful, then I can just take it off. I really stopped using the glasses because they're just hot. It's like having a heater on your face, man. I already have a heater on my chest. Now I've got one on my face. Oh, dude, you're still using the Galaxy backpack? You love it? Dude, absolutely, dude. This is incredible. This is my traveling backpack, dude. I need a better suitcase, though. Let me back around. I need a much better suitcase. Well, my suitcase, don't get me wrong, it's large and it has a lot of space, but that's kind of the problem I have with it. It's too big. You know, a lot of these buses, a lot of the buses can barely fit it in their storage compartments, man. And same with a lot of grab rides. And I don't like ordering the big old premium service one, like the big old grab rides, because they cost double, sometimes triple the price. To be honest, I really wanted to go live in Pattaya when I was at the beach for you guys, but the time when I was ready to start live streaming, it was just raining a lot. And I really, like, I don't like being out in the rain in terms of, like, recording things. Yes, my equipment is fine. Like, my mic is waterproof, no, my camera's waterproof and my phone is, but just because it is waterproof doesn't mean I just walk out into the water with it. When am I going back to the PH? That is, eventually, yeah. I'll say eventually. I really don't want to say the specific date, but soon. Much better not that loud. Okay. It can hold entire galaxies. Of course, it's big. Not the Galaxy backpack. I'm talking about my suitcase. I've got a big old suitcase. Did I not buy any of those portable fans? Oh, well, you did buy one before, but there's one where you can clip it onto your hat or pants. The reason why I don't use it is just because it's really loud on video. You know, when you are going around and trying to stream or make any kind of content, it's going to be very loud. So that's why I myself don't end up using it. But then I've kind of gotten used to just sweating when I walk around. So it's fine. Let's see. You're just a fan of Beanie? Yeah, dude, I've ran into some Beanie fans before. That's like a musical group in the Philippines, right? Hello, J Room. What's going on? Is that Danny's Pizza? How you doing, man? Wow. It's very nice. Will I go back to America soon, or will I live in Asia? I plan on staying in Asia for a while. As of right now, I have no intentions of going back to America. America's, dude, it needs to get itself figured out. I don't see America getting better anytime soon within my lifetime, dude. So I probably won't be back in America. At least not to stay in America. I need to check my maps whether I keep going forward or if I turn here. Alrighty, I actually need to turn here. We'll just walk against this side. We won't walk up there with all the traffic. Let's see. Honestly, why do I have Patreon? Having a Patreon is not worth having. It's 100% worth having. Patreon is where I say my real thoughts about everything. When I'm here out in public, oh, there's another lot. when I'm here out in public, there's drinks on. I guess people offer drinks up, but I don't like say everything how I really feel. You know, I keep everything positive. I try to keep everything wholesome. But on Patreon, that's when I say my real thoughts. That's when I could say all the negatives and not be afraid to say it as they are. Well, I really wouldn't say like afraid to say it. Because on YouTube, I'm not really afraid to. It's just, it doesn't work in your favor. Because if you say too many bad things, if your content goes in that direction, then YouTube recommends your videos less. They can demonetize your channel. There's like a lot of repercussions to saying things how you really feel on a platform like YouTube. So Patreon is where I say my real thoughts. And it's also where I can post a lot of behind the scenes works and some things that can't really survive well on YouTube. Like a lot of the nightlife videos that I've been taking, probably gonna need to be on Patreon, man, because it's like a lot of stuff that shouldn't be shown on to different pages, dude. So Patreon is very worthwhile for me, man. And plus there's the monetary incentive, dude. It's an extra channel. So if YouTube revenue gets low, then, well, I also have TikTok, and then I also have a Patreon as well. It goes hand in hand. I think when it comes to the Patreon, a lot of people, they see that and it's, I guess they'll feel like, oh, this is content that I could be posting on YouTube, but I'm tucking it away somewhere else. I mean, in part, they're right, dude. In part, they're right. At the same time, though, I can be more lax and be more authentic on Patreon versus on YouTube. So the way I see it more so is, this is extra bonus content. You know, you don't have to watch it, you don't have to sub to the Patreon, but if you do want to see that extra content, if you do want to see like what else is going on, then it's there. I see more positives what's happening than not. Oh, the grind is real. What's good, gang? What's going on, man? Yeah, I'm the biggest fan of Beanie. Yeah. When am I coming back to the Philippines? Probably soon. I think there are fans that don't make noise. Downside is that they're a bit pricier, but they're just hella useful during your classes. Yeah, they're probably something like that too, man. I've kind of just gotten used to not using them. Like, my body is pretty good with dealing with heat. I sweat a lot. And then also I tend to hydrate quite a bit. Have I eaten lunch? Not yet. I'm about to go back home and back to my hotel and eat some now. I don't know if I need to cut through here or not. I think I've got to keep going straight. But hey, don't forget to hydrate. Your big brother, yeah. You're going to head, you have to work soon, have fun, and wishing you the best luck over there. Take care. Likewise, man. Appreciate you stopping by the stream. I'm wishing you all the best as well. Hi, hello, what's going on, Moonlight Cutie? You think Asia's better for you since you love it? Yeah, I agree, man. Okay. Hey, can't wait. What's going on? Dion, hold on. Dude, my camera is moving around. Let me stop for a second and just read chat. Patreon is for girls, you know. You said Patreon is for girls, you know. If you don't, no, it's intimacy. A lot of girls use Patreon. You're thinking of OF. You're getting OF mixed with Patreon. Like American Girls. That's OF, dude. That's not Patreon, that's OF. Patreon is for creators, especially like a lot of YouTubers will use Patreon for extra content. I would argue that, nah, I was gonna say most big content creators, they have something like a Patreon. They'll either have like a membership on YouTube itself, or they'll have it separately on a Patreon. By the way, where am I headed? I'm headed back home right now. That's where I am going. I am kind of lost, as I usually am, but I do need to go this way and follow the road kind of down, and then I'll get back to where I need to get to. Oops, I'll go across the street real quick. I don't know if this is exactly where I need to be at, though. Oh yeah, this is a through street. I can walk down here. That's fine. Alrighty. How's the food cost in Thailand? If I buy groceries, I haven't really bought groceries like that. For the most part, I just kind of go to Sin. Things are really good. I got like a full meal for an entire day for like, it's like 12 USD. And I'm talking about breakfast, lunch, and dinner. 2 salads, 4 things of sushi, 2 meals with like meats and rice, and like 2 burgers as well. And 2 sandwiches with it. And some waters, and a few waters. So the price of food is incredible, and it's a lot healthier too. The food in Thailand is a lot healthier versus what I've experienced in the Philippines. Oops. So yeah. Also, am I like on the BGC area of Thailand since it looks really similar to it? Yeah. This is Bangkok. This is the Ekamai region. So tall glass buildings, as you can see. There's a bunch back there as well. Well, that's this part. Most of Thailand is not going to be like this, dude. Most of Thailand is going to be more rural, more dirt roads. You know, similar to the provinces in the Philippines. But I don't plan on living in the rural part of Thailand or the rural part of like anywhere. So that's why I haven't been there yet. Like those are going to be great for traveling if I'm coming around just as a straight up tourist, but I'm not. You know. I'm coming here as somebody interested in living here in the long term. So I'm seeing if this works out for me or not. So I'm mainly going to areas where I'm like, I have an interest in living in this area. Let me see what it's like. That's kind of been my focus on the recent vlogs, and you guys will see it more so as I post more videos. But probably after Thailand, you know, because I have been getting my revenue back up. It has been rising. So once it's at a certain point that I like it to be at, then I probably will just continue to do like the touristy type of ones where I'm going to those really popular beaches and getting that Boracay type of experience. You're doing the island hopping, the scuba diving, you know, all that jazz. All right. So that's that one. More glass buildings here. I mean, honestly, if I get really lost, I can just kind of take a bike ride back home, and that's probably what I might end up doing. I think I'm going the right way, though. Well, I don't know. There's a lot of pathways in here. I don't know how to get in there, though. Oh, I think I actually need to be in there on that path because I've walked towards the end of one of my streets and it literally has a path like that. Yeah, I think it's right in there, dude. Okay. The question is, how do I end up getting in there? Oh, wait, no, I think this is fine. This is it. Yeah, I just hit this right turn and it's literally going to lead me right to where I need to be. That should be the right spot. Now, I will say, I'm not going to be able to vlog my street or live stream. Oh, I can, but I'm not going to. As I said, my street, I'm going to keep walking on the side. My street is very heavy on the freelancers, man, and all that type of activity. And I don't really like having all my equipment out as I'm walking through there. It's just personal preference. Alright. I love your Boracay vlog, and you said love your Boracay vlog. Me and my partner watched it. We were on staycation, dude. I appreciate you watching first and foremost. Appreciate that watching and supporting. I love Boracay, dude. Boracay was my favorite time in the Philippines by far. Boracay was incredible. Like, that's an area that I would want to live in. There were just certain things about it that I wasn't a fan of. But besides that, it was incredible. Yeah, so I could go in there. I need to see, do I walk through there or do I go out on the outside? I need to check my map real quick. Yo, Najroom, what's going on, Jaden? Alrighty, am I back? I think my stream goes down temporarily every time I go and look at a different map, right? But I need to walk on this main side street here. I walk all the way down here and eventually it turns into one of those types of streets. Thai or Cambodia? I have yet to go to Cambodia, man, so I don't know. What I love about Thailand is just how respectful the culture is. People try to stay out of each other's way and try to treat each other with kindness and respect. And you rarely hear people honking their horns here, dude. Like in the Philippines, oh my God, dude. If you're not honking your horn, then you're not human in the Philippines. In terms of the driving itself, I still think it can be a bit unsafe in certain areas. Like when I was in Pattaya, a lot of the bike drivers, they really wouldn't drive too safe. A lot of them with no helmets, going above the speed limit, darting in and out through traffic, having to slam on the brakes when there's like customers. I take Grab bikes now, dude. That's something I never did in the Philippines, but here I'm like, oh, it's good enough for Grab bikes. And it's actually very fun. I still don't see myself driving here specifically, or at least not in Pattaya. Here in Bangkok, I can see myself driving around. Like, you'll see a lot of nicer cars, dude. A lot of BMWs, a lot of Mercedes, not too many Porsches, and a lot of this electric brand called like CYE or CYS. But they all look very nice, dude. And I have seen a Bentley here as well. So there's a lot more wealth here in Bangkok, Thailand versus what I've seen both in the Philippines, like including BGC. I haven't seen a Lamborghini yet. I'll keep that real. Like, I haven't seen any kind of Lamb yet. I've seen a couple in BGC when I was in the Philippines. And I've seen one outside of a club at Team Lagab. But I have been in the Philippines for a year. So I'm obviously going to see at least one. I've only been here for like 3 weeks. And I haven't really been into the real rich areas quite yet. When will I come to Malaysia? I have no idea. I do plan on doing so though. I plan on visiting Malaysia, Cambodia, maybe after Vietnam, dude. I know Vietnam is a big, strong one for being next. I want to go here. Well, I'm here first in Thailand. I've got like a little bit of time left in Thailand to just edit videos, post content, things. Then I'm going to head on out towards, well, I've got some things to get checked up in the Philippines, man. So I'll be back in the Philippines for just a tiny bit. And then I'll directly go over to like Vietnam. And then I'll probably spend like 2 to 3 weeks in Vietnam, a week in a different area. 3 different areas in Vietnam that I want to live at. And then go off to Malaysia or Cambodia. We'll see, dude, we'll see. I'm checking out all these southeastern places, dude. And there are some I do want to check out, like China and Japan, but I don't see myself living there. So we'll see. It stays the same stream, but pauses for a sec, jumps forward when you look at map. Okay, I see. Can you guys still hear me when the stream pauses, or does the audio also cut out? Okay, here's one of the gates as well. No cars or bikes. There's a gate like this all the way down here at this side, because this road, it cuts to the right, and then my street is literally right there. I'll probably have the camera angled down my street, but yeah, I'm definitely not going to walk down it. I don't want people to know exactly where I'm at quite yet. Like, I don't like people knowing where I stayed at until after I've already left. Yeah. Yo, J-Room, Thailand or Philippines? So far, if it's for women, then definitely the Philippines. Philippines women I like a lot better. But if it's for pretty much everything else, then Thailand. Thailand's got a very nice, respectable culture, and they have really good infrastructure. But the women of Thailand can be very transactional. Either very traditional or very transactional. And me, I enjoy doing like a lot of casual type of dating. You know, so nothing really long term, nothing too crazy. And you can get that in Thailand, but you're gonna have to just pay a lot. You know what I mean? I don't mind paying for things like dates and dinners and going out for those experiences, but I'm not the type to say, oh, hey, here's 5K baht. You spend an hour with me. Like, that's just not how I really roll. I like there to be at least some sort of a genuine connection. And you can find those women out there here in Thailand. It's just looking for like a needle in a haystack. Because odds are you're gonna find women who they don't live that type of lifestyle, you know, or they live that lifestyle so much where they charge for it. In my case, it's a bit different because I'm a content creator and I do have a sizable audience, so it is what the young kids call clout. That does work in my favor, but even then, I don't want to mess around with a girl who does stuff like that. You know, who that can be bought for just 3 or 5K baht. Maybe for content purposes, it'd be all right, but again, most of those women don't like being on camera, so it doesn't work out. But in the Philippines, like, people love vloggers. So same with the women as well. Even when I came over to Thailand and put that post on my Instagram, I had quite a bit reach out to me saying, oh, wishing you all the best. If you ever come back to the Philippines, let me know. Like XYZ. But it kind of goes back to what I said before, where, you know, most women really aren't going to be good for vlogging with. It being, you know, part of my business model. My business model being like going out vlogging, creating content. So I just kind of stay away from it all, at least for now. Unless you guys want to see me make content about like going on dates, I've thought about it. But I don't know. Because I don't really need to. The content I've done that's always been best is me just going out and living life. And then something wholesome happens or something cool happens while I'm out. Like, that's usually how it goes. Whether I'm interacting with, you know, a local in terms of like buying some good, or, you know, buying some good at Boracay, or discovering a fire while in the middle of an amusement park, you know? That's always been my style. Let me see. Thai girls have a chance of being men, yeah, dude. There's also lady boys in Philippines as well. But Thailand's gonna have a lot more of them. They're a lot more in your face. Yeah. Your chat is broken or what? Yes. You looked at Philippines? I did. My chat shows people's messages like 3 or 5 times, and I think that's just because I messed up. I started and closed my stream like literally 3 times back to back, and then it just messed up my whole chat. I think that's why my chat's all messed up. I'm gonna look into it. After streaming my place, I'm gonna look into it. Because it's confusing the hell out of me, dude, trying to read messages, and it's like people will send messages at the same time, but they'll overlap each other. So it's message 1, message 2, message 1, message 2, message 1, message 2, message 1, message 2. And I kind of just gotta keep scrolling. We also got a little train thing there too. I haven't ridden the train here yet either, but I probably would eventually. Like, I've kind of decided, even if I don't live in Thailand permanently, there's still a lot of content creators here that I do want to reach out to, network with, make content with. So I'll probably end up like doing everything here solo first, going away, getting through all my content, and then once that's popular, once my channel's like real back to where I want it to be at, then I'll start going around and doing my networking. Yeah. Yep. When and why? You rented that place for a year. Yeah, I did. The lease is about to be up. Literally, my main thing of going back to the Philippines is to close out the lease and make sure it's finalized. I think this is the street I turn on, man, but let me catch up with chat first before I turn or whatever. Let's see. Yeah, your chat is broken, it is indeed. Will I go to Europe or North America as well? Yes, absolutely, yeah. When will I come back to the Philippines? Soon, but not for that long. How old am I now as well, and how long will I travel for? Right now I'm 25 years old, and I plan on traveling for like the next, I'd say 3 years of my life at least, 3 to 5 years. Because I plan on traveling more of Southeast Asia, and then going to like Europe and South America. What do I use to record? Because you want to make POV videos like yours. I use the DJI Osmo Action 3. This cam. It is the DJI Osmo Action, not 3, Action 4. The DJI Osmo Action 4. They have an Action 5 out now, so you probably get the 5. And this is a neck mount I have. I used to have it on my head. I used to have a head mount, but the head mount can be very hot, especially in places like these, so I used to test one. Wish you the best in Thailand, man. Will I be back in the Philippines just for a little bit? What is a drama that happened in the Philippines? It's more so me wanting to help women, but the women not really wanting to help themselves. That's kind of what it boils down to. All right, I had to check my maps real quick. I do indeed need to make a turn. I don't know if this itself is the road I should walk on though, but I'm gonna walk down here regardless. I'll be able to see cars coming. But this is indeed where I do need to be at. It's a very tight road. That's why this car's kind of going through here a bit slow, so don't hit me. Appreciate it. Once I get through here, it's going to be a lot better. Yeah, there's more wiggle room. And they can see me coming. Hello! People are very friendly here as well, man. Get some hydration. I'm almost to my place, dude. After I make this turn, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up my little vlog here. I'll wrap up my vlog, wrap up the live stream. Take a break to just drink and eat. And then I'll need to come back out here to record some Patreon videos. So that's my plan. Okay, yeah, so this is another entrance to the park. There's a little map right over there you could go to. Here are the rules. No smoking, no cannabis, no animals, no damage to plants, no alcohol, no flying drones, no bird feeding, and no hauling. Hauling is like selling things, I believe. Dude, look at this. No flying drones except with permit. Penalty up to 1 year imprisonment or 40,000 baht fine or both. That is actually insane. That is crazy, dude. But anyways, this is my street. All the way down there. You guys can't see too much from here. Good. A lot of the signs aren't really YouTube friendly. But Nana Plaza is literally right down that way, and that's literally where I'm kind of staying right nearby, dude. It's pretty crazy. Alrighty. Anything else before I wrap up the stream here, man? I'm gonna go to the side right here. Any other final questions, comments, concerns? Let me set up my camera stand. But that's also why I don't just live stream around anywhere, because you never know what the rules are. You know what I mean? Oh. Let me see. Oh, hold on. Also, when I'm scrolling, it moves down my screen. Yep. You're sweating a lot? Yes, absolutely. I think, yep. Homie, you better hydrate because you're sweating a lot? Yeah, I've been hydrating. Get some hydration. Yeah, I've been drinking a water bottle, dude. I'm almost done with it. I've been hydrating, man. Look, I'm not stupid. See? Water bottle's almost empty. I've been drinking it since I started. Now it's empty. Yeah, I guess I just know it's a stroke. Yeah, I've been hydrating, man. Appreciate it. You're concerned, though. I need to visit Singapore. I love the place. I do plan on visiting Singapore. Do you know what you want to eat yet? Yeah, I already have a sushi, a salad, and some pineapples waiting for me back at my place. I've got a good old healthy meal. Cooking video, maybe? I'd love to, dude. Once I get my permanent place, I'll be doing a lot of more cooking videos, and I'll probably post those cooking videos to a side channel. We'll see. Because I'll be cooking like 2 to 3 times a day. Once for breakfast. I love making pancakes and eggs and things. And then another is going to be like lunch/dinner. Whatever I cook for lunch, I usually have for dinner. Or whatever I make for dinner, I have for both lunch and dinner like the next day as leftovers. Dude, I'm in the middle of the sun. It's hot. Can I find an area with some shade? There we go. Here's some shade. Oh, yes. It's drastically cooler right over here. Yes. Oops. A lot of bugs over here though. Yeah, you need to spend a few days and catch up Mr. O videos. I'd say you can just watch the Thailand ones. They're not as long, so they're easier to catch up on. The first Thailand video is kind of like why I left the Philippines. That kind of summarizes why I left and my time in the Philippines, man. It's not too many. You could probably binge all my videos that I started like with leaving the Philippines up till now within like 2 or 3 hours. If I go watch them all. Yeah, they don't mess around. They do not. Those rules are drastic. Do you feel the change in yourself after traveling for a while compared to the DoorDash days? Feel like a new man? Absolutely, dude. Leaving your home country, it will change you. It will. It'll test your character a lot, and it'll really test your patience. But you definitely become changed. I would say I've become a lot more wholesome being over here versus being in America. But at the same time, I've also become a lot more ambitious. You know, there's things I've tried to do, and I've gotten burned for it. So there are lots of things that you learn, lots of things that you do and figure out. And there's a ton of challenges, dude. So your brain is always going to be growing. You're always going to be learning and developing. You know, that's what I like the most about being in different countries. You're always facing new challenges. You're always learning things, and you're always leveling up. It's really nice. By the way, you say, brother, appreciate it, Jaden. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Hey, be safe. Have a good lunch. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Will you make another cooking vid in the future? Yes. Check on Thailand's privacy law so you don't land yourself in trouble like that drone thing. Yeah, I don't ever plan on doing drones. So. Wow. And I think it's a privacy thing because if you have drones flying all the way up, you could easily see in people's condos and places. So that's kind of why they stop all that. Mouse cooking, maybe. Bye already. Mouse kitchen. Alrighty, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up. I'm burning up. Sarika. Thank you. Kapang ka. Thank you. Take care. But I'm gonna go ahead and wrap things up here, man. I'm hungry. I'm gonna go ahead and give myself some food. And yeah, man. Yeah. Back in America, we work every day, completely different cultures and challenges. Yeah, dude. America is an absolute grind. But I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up here, man. Alrighty. Oh, one more message. Yeah, I feel the change also and the difference. Now you're back in the States and feel it again. It's crazy, dude. Like, that's why I don't really want to go back to the States, dude. I'd rather be on the brink of death, like here overseas, rather than cave in and go back to the States, dude. Although I would make more money if I went back to America and did DoorDash content. Because not only am I making money through the DoorDash itself, but I'm also getting paid with more of that USD type of revenue. But still, dude, like the mental stress of being in America is insane, dog. It's insane. Honestly, the most stress I've had overseas was literally in the Philippines involving women. So with me being here, being single, being on my own, that's a lot easier. You know, that's a lot more manageable. Some people giving me shit in the comments for, oh, you left those girls back home, man. Shame on you. Like, bro, no shit I left, dog. It's too much drama, man. What men really crave for is purpose and peace. Peace and purpose. You know, you have some sort of purpose that drives you to wake up every day, get out there and live life and do some meaningful work. And then also peace. After you go out, after you experience your challenges and your trials, you can go home and experience peace. So this. All right. See you in the next live. Yeah, next time I will be live. I'm not too sure. I would like to go live tomorrow, but there's so much content I need to work on, dude. I don't know. We'll see, man. We'll see. But I'm glad you guys enjoy this. I enjoy this as well. My phone battery is now at 20%. That is my indicator to go ahead and end the live. But I appreciate all you guys being here and chatting. This is a shorter 2-hour live stream. Short for me because I'm used to streaming 13 hours in a row, but I do plan on doing more of these. And yeah, we will see, man. So, like always, appreciate you watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Oh, wait. I'm your host, Naj. Oh, dude. What should I say for my ending, dude? I want to say my name so people know how to say it, because a lot of people don't, but I'm Nazro, man, and like always, appreciate you watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you next time, man. Take care and peace out. Peace. There we go. That'll be the end. Alrighty. Y'all take care. Peace out, man.